Hello everyone, welcome back to Kirklees Guitar School. So I found myself in an interesting situation this week where I managed to pick this up in a bit of a trade and a bit of a deal, and a good friend of the school and student of the school has the pretty much the same spec but as a Telecaster instead of a Stratocaster. So I thought it'd be a good opportunity to compare the two and see your thoughts. So this is my recommendation for any sort of beginner willing to spend the money in the serious stroke intermediate guitar player. The Squier Classic Vibe series are the absolute go-to. Let's have a look at some examples. Let me know in the comments what you think. The Classic Vibe series from Squier are my go-to recommendation for any student that wants to get, that's serious enough to spend the money but doesn't want to fork out for a proper Fender. And I'd argue that some of these guitars play and sound better than the entry-level Fender counterparts that are up to twice the cost. You can pick these up on the second-hand market from anywhere to £250-ish, or brand new you can get I know I've looked at this today and you can get a brand new one for $350. So it's still a significant investment, but it's not an American Strat that's going to cost you upwards of sort of £1,700. So what we've got here is we've got the Stratocaster, which is the 50s spec one, and then the Telecaster, which is the 60s spec with the binding. So there's two very clear eras in Fender's history, the 50s and then the 60s. The 50s tend to have maple necks and are a little bit brighter sounding, and the 60s spec have the rosewood board and are a little bit darker. I think there's no right or wrong answer. These both are excellent guitars at the price point. So what did you make of that? Now personally, I'm a bit biased. I'm a Strat guy myself. This is over here I've had this for years and years and years and years. This is an old American Strat that I bought second hand. It's actually older than I am. I put thousands of hours on that guitar. I think it's more a sort of what I'm used to and how much time I've spent with the Stratocaster. I have a bit of love-hate relationship with Telecasters. I've had about a dozen of them and I never seem to keep them. I sort of play them and really enjoy them for sort of 8 weeks and then move them on. Now that's no reflection on the Telecaster, that's just me as a player. And I don't know, it's just something about this little Strat. I've got other Strats, so this has been my fourth one that I've currently got at the studio, and it's the cheapest one by a country mile, and I just think this one happens to be a really good one. Let me know what you think. How do you prefer the Strat? Do you prefer the Telecaster? What have you got at home? Let me know in the comments. If you'd like to see some more of these sort of gear related videos, please do let me know, because they are quite fun to make. If not, I'll see you next week. Thank you very much for watching.